Okay, now that you've tried to find the area of these three parallelograms, I'm going to share with you the answers. So the first one is 150 square feet, 70 square meters for the second one. And this one was a little bit trickier because you had to use the grid to find the base and the height of that parallelogram. So the height is 4 units long, and the base is 12 units long. So you have to go and connect one side of the parallelogram all the way across to the other side, and there are 12 units there. So you should have gotten 48 square units for the area of that last parallelogram. Okay, let's move on to our last shape, trapezoid. So again, this is the formula from your formula sheet. Area equals 1/2 times the height, and then in parentheses, base 1 plus base 2. So we have a trapezoid that looks exactly like our picture from our formula sheet. So we just have to plug in our values. Base 1 we'll say is 6 inches. That's the top base. Base 2 is 12. That's your bottom base. And the height is 5. So now we just plug it into our formula. 1/2 times 5 times 6 plus 12. So I added the 6 plus 12 first because you have to do what's in parentheses first. Remember, you're always following order of operations before we do our multiplication. So when we multiply that all together, we should get 48 square inches for the answer. Okay, next example. This time, we aren't given a picture, we're just given values. So that kind of makes it even easier because we just plug in our values to our formula. So area equals 1/2 times 14, because that's the height, times the quantity, 5 plus 11, because those are the two bases of our trapezoid. So again, you have to add, because that's in parentheses, first before you do any of your multiplication. And so you should get a total of 112 square centimeters. You can do your multiplication in any order. So 1/2 times 14 and then times 16, or you could do 1/2 times 16 and then times 14. It doesn't matter what order once you get to the multiplication step. Okay, here are 6 for you to try. So what I would like you to do is pause this video, and using your pencil, paper, and calculator and the formula that's written on this slide, go ahead and try these 6. When you've figured them all out, go ahead and press play again so you can check your answers. Pause now. Okay, hopefully you've tried them on your own. Here are some answers. You might want to pause this video again so that you can check to see if your answers were correct. And if you're not sure on how to answer these questions correctly, you should check in with your math teacher to see so that they can help you. Okay, that's all for our review on area. I hope that you enjoyed following along. And again, if you have any questions, just ask your math teacher. We are here to help.